Hi, we're going to set up the traditional grades for secondary school. First, we go to our PowerTeacher Pro. Once we're there, we want to go to the icon that says Settings on the left-hand side, and on the menu, let's select Traditional Grade Calculations. You will see the list of your courses and the terms, semesters, quarters, for both semester 1 and 2. For my example, I'll use a year-long course for high school. I'll first set up the semester. For semester, we want to select term weighting. Now, to add another term, select the little plus icon. Let's add another term. In this case, will be quarter 1 and quarter 2. Now, 90% of the courses, we'll set it up for 50% and 50% to make out the total semester. But in my case, I will add a final exam. This applies to some high school courses and AP courses. I will set it up for 40%, and the final exam will have a 20% weight. Now that that's done, let's start setting up the quarters. The same way, I'll go to quarter 1 on the little pencil icon, and now we're going to select category weighting. As of 2023, the only category that we will use will be summative. Formatives in these positions are graded but do not count towards the final grade. So I select summative, I make sure that that's the 100% of all the final grade, and then I just simply press save. Once this is saved, you will see that category weighting has been replaced. There is not that blue rectangle anymore. So now let's do the same for quarter 2. I'll select summative, set 100%, and I'll do the same for final 1, the final exam. Okay, now let's set up the semester 2. We'll repeat again. Let's recap. We select term weighting, we'll add the other terms, quarter 3, 4, and the final exam 2. I'll set it to a 40, 20%, and then I'll do the same for quarter 3 and 4, setting up the category weights to only summative. Now that I have set up the entire year, you can see that all the terms have been set up properly. What we're going to do now is we're going to copy this setting to my other courses. I select the copy traditional grades, make sure that it's to another class, and where it says term, make sure that you pick the entire year. Then select the class that you just worked on. In this case was High School SSL Period 6. Now we're going to select the destiny. First, I make sure I select the year as well, and I will select the courses. I want to copy it to my other High School SSL section, and I also want to copy this same setup for my Middle School SSL. Just those two. I will not work on the other ones. I'll use a different setting for the other courses. I hit Validate button. It will first check that it's compatible. Once it does that, you select copy. And now you can check on your other courses that also has been set up, the category weighting as well as the term weighting. Now, as a recap, let's set it up for the other courses. In this case, I will use the semester grade to only use quarter 1 and quarter 2 at 50%. So I go to the semester editing, I make sure that I selected 2 term weights, in this case quarter 1 and quarter 2, and that's it. Now I will set up the quarter 1 and quarter 2 by category weighting. Remember only to select summative. Once I finish with quarter 2, I'll just simply leave the final alone. I won't make any addition there. Now that I set up this class, I'm going to copy this setup for the rest of the other sections. So the same way, I go to copy to another class. I make sure I select the term, the entire year. I will select my class that has a template. In this case was music from period 3. Once I select that, I will look for the destination courses. In this case, also the same year. And now I will select all the other courses that I want to copy it to. In this case, it's all the other sections. Regardless if it's semester long, it will make sure it matches. You can see there that it's checking it, it's confirmed, it validated properly, and I just hit the copy button. Now we can see that all the other courses have already been copied with the proper settings. You're all set for the year. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. Thank you.